Side by side down the back straightaway, and Kazuna's up on the outside. Johnson trying to hang tight, a little bit loose. Back end snaps out from underneath them, and he goes around. And there's a green light, and look at Auburn hang tight, but the vet of Jared Smith trying to put the Jersey herd on him. They come off at 2. Smith out front by 2 lengths. They hit 3 and 4. And look at Auburn down to the inside. Comes off of 4. Donnie Corno in the Subaru RX. Jeff Daniels in the Subaru Outback. And it is Outback out front. Good day, Mike. As they head down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. And it is Jeff Daniels, no, not the actor, leading it through 3 and 4 off the corner. And
Cumberland, Rhode Island. They take the start, and Orange trying to work the outside. They are neck and neck coming out of turn 2, and the 7 is going to just edge ahead as they turn into turn 3. Looks like outside trying to work the high groove, maybe get a run down into turn 4, but here comes the number 8 of Diak.
And the Pontiac from Wareham. And as they head down into turn 1, it is Baptiste taking the lead down into turn number 1. Christina hanging tight, rush the power off the corner, but she tries to close in the gap, but up on the brakes hard as they hit turns 3 and 4. Off the corner they come, and it is. There's the green, we're underway. Bradstreet gets a good jump and leads it off at turn number 2. 2 lengths over the Mazda. And we'll see what he gets into 3 and 4. Can that Mazda close up the gap as they hit the corners off of turn number 4? And no, he cannot.
They wait for the signal, and off they go. White Corvette, number 14, taking a super high line, almost into the marbles. Really going to try and count on a run down the back straight. As Tavares cruises out to a 2-car lead and easily takes down Midline from Wonton, New York. Again, they come far wide for this, folks, and away they go. Down goes the Pontiac into turn 1, but it's the Blazer going to come off turn 2 with the car length lead, looking to extend that as they go into turn 3. Here comes Guardino again from Wonton, New York with a car length lead as they come across. They wait for the signal and away they go. Off goes Johnson down into turn 1. Gonna carve around the inside and up off of turn 2. But don't count out the Ford F2 just yet. Maybe looking for a crossover. Sends it into turn 1. He has it. It's Gingras by a car length as they come across. As they jump off the start line, it's Heidinger out to an early lead.
Yeah, Hernandez way out front in this one. Unusual for Franz on this as he tries to get the bugs out of that machine. Off of 4 they come, and Franz gets.
Off they go, and it's Johnson out to an early lead, extending that quickly to a 7 or 10 car length lead now, as he easily stretches the legs of that beautiful 99 Camaro as he comes off of turn 4 and is going to move on to. They wait for the signal and away they go. Off goes that Malibu, but it's the Camaro going to extend the early lead as they, the Camaro getting a little squirrely. Here comes the Malibu Buchanan. Can he capitalize on a little bit of squirreliness? Now Buchanan getting a little loose. Fielding's going to hang on to it. And
the VR4 on the outside and gets a good jump. The Stealth back and trying to catch up, a little popping from the exhaust as they head down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Vincent a little bit loose, gathers it back in, all-wheel drive off the corner, and Mike Vincent makes easy work. Looking for the green, there it is. Nice even start as they head down into turn number 1. Farias on the inside has the advantage. Look at Hartling trying to wind up that outside lane, squeezes a run up top, down into 3. Hartling back down the inside, throws it in hard, back in, starts to slide, pushes it up the racetrack, off the corner they come, down to the stripe, and a pair of Camaros, or a Pontiac and a Camaro, same thing. There's a green down into 1. Bradstreet's got the advantage. They roll through 1 and 2. Kazunas evens up down the back straightaway. Drag race down into 3 and 4. They hit the corner. Bradstreet gets a little cross up, gathers it in off the corner. Bradstreet has the advantage, and he will pick. There's the green down into 1. It is the Camaro getting the jump. John Johnson leading this one into 1 and 2, nice and comfortably through the corners and down into 3. Armelito can only watch that Camaro get smaller and smaller. Through the corners they come, and Armelito will pick up the. Armelito will come up short. John Johnson, Aubin in the Jeep, trying to take down the Camaro. The Camaro missed the shift, and Aubin gets the lead. We'll see if he can hold off as they hit through turns 1 and 2. Aubin's got the advantage. Look at him pull away a little bit down the back straightaway. Into 3 and 4, the Camaro closes right back up, but not enough. And off the corner, the Jeep of Steve Aubin. In the Corvette on the outside. On the inside is Christine Pierce. Smith out front, pulling away as Christine tries to play catch up there in 3 and 4. Not going to happen, and it will be Smith taking down the trying to mess me up. That's Louis in the 15. There's the green flag. Nice even sun. Look at the Subaru on the outside, hang tight. Louis a long-time veteran of this, and he's going to have to work hard down on the inside. They race down into 3. The Outback has the advantage. He throws it in hard and deep, and off the corner, side by side, out of Wonton, New York, from Long Island, up into turn number 1, takes over the lead from the Subaru. He's asking it, does it have a motor as they roll down into turns 3 and 4. Charles Gardino leads it off the corner. He'll pick up the win. And Donnie Corneo. Dan Dias in the Pontiac Trans Am. And look at the F2, get the run. Gingras out front. Says, hop in the back, I'll give you a ride. Down through 3 and 4. Here they come off the corner, and it is Gingras picking up. There's the green, we're underway, and it is Johnson getting the jump down into 1 and 2. Opening up a little bit of a breathing room as they head down into turn number 3. 5 car lengths separate them as they hit the corners. Off of 4 they come, and Johnson takes.
They wait for the signal, and away goes the 21 of Johnson with an early lead through turns 1 and 2. Let's see if the orange of Corey Perry can't do something about it as Perry gets loose and swaps ends in turn 3. And Johnson is going to ease the arrow. Away they go, and away goes Baptiste, but it's Fielding to take an early advantage as they come off of turn 2. Baptiste looking to get a run down the back straight. Not going to have a whole lot for Fielding as they carve around 4. It's Fielding going to come off with a 3 car length lead and across the straight laser from 2000. Away they go, and it's Farias trying to make the outside line work, and he does as I hear the feather throttling. Can't tell which one that's from. They're side by side as they go into 3. And it's Farias looking to make the high line work. Blazer gets a little loose and squirrely. Farias going to take it. For the signal, they spool up. Little bit of an early jump, but they send him anyway. Away goes the Mitsubishi. Pops and bangs and all. Early lead as they come off of turn 2. Weidinger looking to see if he can make up some ground into 3. He does. Closing on the bumper, looking to make a move as they come off of 4, but it's Vince. They creep up the revs, spool up, and away they go. Side by side into turn 1 as DeFarius looking to take an early lead as the Camaro is looking to close up the gap. Not going to have anything for him though. It's DeFarius. They await eagerly at the stripe, and away they go. Pure American power down into turn 1. It's the wagon with the early lead, but not so fast as the Corvette stretches to a couple car lengths lead. They carve around turn 2. Around goes the wagon through turns 3 and 4.
Fielding on the outside. Bradstreet gets the jump down into 1 and 2. And Gill leads it by a half a car length down into 3. Fielding trying to close it in, settles in, tries a crossover move down into 3. Doesn't have the room, gets up on the move in the back end. Inside, Johnson on the outside, and the Camaro gets a good jump. John Johnson down into 1 and 2. Opens up a commanding lead down into 3. And he will smoothly come off a 4 and pick up the win. Spectator drive have to be two-wheel drive. That is a factory two-wheel drive Jeep. It is not a four-wheel drive converted. It is a Florida Jeep, and that's why he's able to run it. So, but that's not going to be enough. He's going to need to run a lot faster than that to keep up with Mike Vincent, because Mike shot out like a rocket, and he will pick up the win in dominating fight. And there it is. Nice even start. DeFarias with a little bit of a jump. Here comes Smith back down. He'll use the brakes here. Down it through 1 and 2, and it is DeFarias leading it down into 3. Smith trying to close it in. Takes a look down to the inside. DeFarias shuts the door and will pick up the win. One lap around, ready to have at it. There's the green, and the Subaru missed the shift. That keeps the Corvette close as they hit turn number 1. Side by side off the second corner. The Subaru hanging. No, not anymore. Yes, he is. Look at him hang tough with the Vet. Up on the outside is Harling. Does he have a run off the corner? No. Nice even start. Gill down on the inside. Trying to hang tough as they come off of turn number 2. Gardino dive it down on the inside. Look at him squeeze. They both get up on the run, both sideways, both up Frano and Pratt. Nice even start down into turn number 1. And Johnson on the outside with a little bit of an advantage as they head down into turn number 3. Off of 4 they come, and Gingras.
85 Camaro against Mike Vincent in the Mitsubishi. Away they go. And man, that Mitsubishi has been fast all night as he takes an early lead. That's Mike Vincent in the red Mitsubishi. Down into turn 3. Does he have enough of a lead? Does Johnson have anything for him out 4? It's not going to be enough. Mike Middleborough. They wait for the signal and away they go. Richie Johnson off to an early lead as they carve around turn 1. DeFarias keeping it close though as he has a big run off of turn 2. Right on Johnson's bumper as they come through turns 3 and turns 4. DeFarias looks high and they come across as they wait for the signal. There it is. Away goes the 12 of Bradstreet as he moves through turn 2. The outback though, don't count him out. It's Daniels. Does he have a move? That front wheel drive. Can he carve it through turn 4? Little squirrely, little unstable. It's going to be Bradstreet. Oh, they wait for the signal. Away they go. The 2 with an early jump, but it's going to be the Mitsubishi to work the high groove. But Johnson's going to make it work around the inside. The Mitsubishi, though, maybe going to go for an over-under. It's not going to be enough as he washes off turn 4. And
all right, we'll find out in a lap as they head down into turns 1 and 2. As they race side by side, Johnson on the outside with a half a car length. Bradstreet trying to close it in down into 3. Throws it in hard and deep. Back in, gets loose. They come off of 4. Bradstreet trying to drift it, but he's not going to get it done. And lap around. Battle for third. Vincent with a good hole shot on the start. He dominates into turn number 1 and starts to pull away down the back straightaway. Into 3 and 4, Mike Vincent. Here comes Bradstreet closing it back in. Not going to be enough. Bradstreet will finish 4th.
Tonight.
There's a green, nice even start as they head down into 1 and 2, side by side off the corner, and it is Richie on the outside, Jonathan on the inside. Richie gets loose, tries to gather it in. Jonathan takes over the lead as they head down into 1 for the final time. Richie loose again in the corner. This time it's going to cost him. He goes around. Jonathan can lead down through 1 at 3 and 4. Off the corner he comes, and John Johnson picks up the win in our opening spectator drag special. How about a round of applause? John Johnson taking down the win. Richie Johnson finishing 2nd. 3rd place going to Mike Vincent.